my matter no go past this one. Yeah. Now we are talk rich na im be this. I salute everybody where they for where they here. Gonna try.
In his show today, Babagba penalty was throwing.
How? How manage? I mean,
I manage.
which is what happened. What happened for his show today? I know really.
I go tell you how manage, but
okay, that's fine.
Babagba penalty was throwing.
Okay, that's fine. Make us still talk another one again. Yeah, supervise. Yeah, for this your platform. You say no swearing, no calling of names, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I make small mistake now. They won't talk to Aloba, Josie. Una stop me quick. Which means say una correct me. I appreciate that. Okay, let me refer back again. That time where this boy, we call himself senseless J4M person. Now only him call himself, no be me cause him. Where they talk say he no get sense, he no go school, he no get sense. Una don't know person what I refer to now. When in day for here, where in they give his own submission, he actually they call people names here. They call people names here. He wasn't stopped. Nobody stopped and say, "Come." This name
No. Lady brother was.
No. Hang on. He went on. He still went on. No, he didn't listen to you. Like now, Una try to correct me, and immediately I apologize. Okay, but. He went on calling people's name. He went on. Nobody actually like stop him again.
No.
Until
we corrected
listen. I was here, babe. I did here. I see everything. Listen, I did here. I see everything. Okay. Until his own network drop him before he drop. Let me tell you, yeah, supervise. I had said this thing before. Say on your platform. And I know really it be like say you they give some people some sort of priority over some. Yeah, yes. No, because when I newly started,
they give priority. You know that this platform now for everybody. No. I don't do that here, Mama.
That is what you
see,
said.
Wait.
Listen, oh my God.
Now for everybody.
Make a talk.
And now waiting with the practice from day one.
Make a talk now. Make a talk. Okay. I remember when I newly started coming to your platform, this was exactly what you said, which I quite respect. Okay. I respect your platform. I respect your rules and regulation. It's fine by me. But when other people come here, the likes of them, Vengeance and all of them, they were cursing on one another. That time, not now. I'm making a point here. That time, and you kept mute. They were really arguing back and forth, really bad-mouthing each other. I did this platform that day. I called the look, say, sure. Should be supervised. Okay. Say, no cussing, no
Lady
swearing,
Praga.
no. Wait now, wait.
No, what I want to say something to what you just said. You see the issue of Vengeance and a boss man. Now, two of them say, make I free them. Say they have never set eyes on each other on the same platform before. They say, make I free them. Say they want to ask each other questions. So that was what happened that day. Now, two of them, they are both adults. Now, them say, make I leave them. Say they want to ask each other questions. So that was what happened. So it's not as if I block somebody or I mute somebody for no. Now two of them
that they are surprised. Because that
yes,
they are surprised.
Now two of them agree. Say they won't ask themselves question. So that waiting after that they be that.
But they didn't ask themselves question. It was a full-blown fallout.
Yeah, they were because they were adults now. And I leave them. Because now two of them agree to do it.
Bring me back to that one again. That incident, I can still bring me back to this one where they call himself Lodo up and down again. Because he was actually abusive earlier on when he was here. And nobody dropped him. He wasn't dropped. Okay.
No, but what I'm trying to say and I talked to him that
is good for the ganja is good. Listen, this is your platform, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, what is good? Yeah, it's good for the goods, of course. This is your platform, yeah? Hold your platform firm and tight, okay? Your rules are your rules. Anybody will go against your rules, regardless who him be, make him face the punishment. It will be either dropped or something, which is your rules. Then it's fine. But Don't give some people some sort of priority over some, because it's quite annoying if you do that, you know? So that's that about that. Thank you, Super.
My turn.
Thank you, Mama. God bless you.
My share my turn. I've been drop. My phone is just
Supreme.
disengaging
What
itself.
happened to your network since? I think it's
It's
your
not
network,
network,
Mama.
it's phone. It's phone. It's phone.
Eh,
Phone mẹ́ta tó ti
sorry.
pack up fún justice for Mohbad lélẹ̀. Powerhouse, how are you?
I'm fine, Mama. How you
CEO
doing
of
too?
Powerhouse, how you dey?
Yebo.
Aristo Okomoge, I hello. I greet everybody, Susie, my sister, everybody, all protocols duly observed. I think mind your business. I be maid of honor here, say chairman.
Supreme Aristo Okomoge, what of me now? No call me now.
Pet cash. Baba go. Pet cash.
Supreme.
Sir?
Ẹ kọ gbogbo àwọn ìyá àgbàlagbà. Pẹ́ẹ́tì ẹ̀jọ́ kọ àwọn ìyá àgbàlagbà.
I greet everybody.
So now me you won't give
commenters.
Agbalagba to, you can't give Omoge to.
You know, in university now, university, Aristo. So that's where he earned his name from. I don't know. It's not laughing, no. Maybe. I don't know. Especially now that he has been accused of camera down. I don't know. Anyway, it don't me we're off. Everybody, I greet you and thank you all for coming to the Powerhouse this afternoon. And I am going to give my 2 cents. I don't know how Aristocrat ended his submissions, but I was disagreeing with some and I was agreeing with some. Tell us all. Who's called my name? Okay. So.
No, nobody. Go ahead, Mama. Go ahead.
So this is my submission. I'm going to say we are in the era of accountability, and I strongly believe in accountability because everybody must account for every contributions. Even at the end of the year is running out, I have to do some accountability, financial accountability. We file our taxes. You have to say, mo make a do we all have to do accountability. I am a lover of accountability. If I give you money, if I give you money for a purpose, I speak for myself. I must see that purpose. Oh, I will collect my money back. Because I work for every penny I earned. And I work very, very hard. So if you come to me, if I go to Susan and say, Susan, please, I need money for mortgage. Be rest assured, I'm going to pay the mortgage without being told. I will send the receipt to her. I remember 2014, I went to Nigeria. I was at Ibutimeta, the place I lodged, the place I was, it was by the bakery side. The bread, man, bake fresh, everywhere, man, sunny. And that place, you will see people selling ojojo, akara, moi, butter, so that when you buy the bread, you can always get the other protein to mash the bread. And I sent someone, I gave them 1,000, I think it was about 700 naira they spent. And the lady walked away, and I called her back. I said, where is my change? She assumed I came from America, and she assumed 300 naira was no big deal to me. True, but you have to learn discipline. Personally, I will give you reports torí wípé ẹni bá ṣe ni lóore lẹ́ni kó lè rí mi ìgbà lọ́la you have to give accountability. When I drive by some homeless people and they beg me for money, I don't give them money. I would rather drive to a fast food joint and give them food, buy food and give it to them. I would take the time to go get the food and give it to them because I don't want my money to be spent on drug. I am a lover of accountability, and I give accountability at all times. And I strongly believe in accountability. Wumi, we are asking her for accountability to come and account for what happened to Mohbad. We are asking Adura what happened to your brother. Accountability. We are asking everybody in that house to come and account for Monday. Iya Mohbad, Wumi called you. You called Wumi on Monday after 3 p.m. You said, Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ n rí kó ọmọ o, Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ n rí kó aya o, Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ n rí kó kìnìkan. What then did you do? It's a form of accountability when Wumi gave you such a submission. Baba Mohbad, they donated, I did not. They donated money for autopsy, toxicology, DNA. Where are they? You need to give accountability. That's how I run my world. And I always ask for change. I don't forget to ask. Mo fún ẹ lówó, wo ló fẹ́ fi ṣe nǹkan báyìí. Ṣó ti ṣe nǹkan bẹ́yẹn. I ask. So, it's my nature. I am sorry. Baba Mohbad went to Berekete and said he was broke. As a star, nobody is giving him a job anymore. That is where I said I disagree with Aristocrat. Aristocrat, ẹ má bínú o. Yẹ̀yẹ́ ni mo ṣe. I don't know if Babosapo bínú yín. I am very sorry. I do not mean to upset you. I meant whatever I said as a joke because I realized you've dropped. That is the area I disagree with Aristocrats when he said that Berekete could have done his due diligence. When somebody cries to you for help and say, ejo, this, that is not the time you will do a due diligence because you really want to alleviate that problem at that particular time. Then you will have a recount, accountability. That is when you will realize that the person has scammed you. But when somebody runs to you, hey, Joe, egba mi, ọmọ mi wà hospital, hey, you will not say, go and bring the child, or go and bring the hospital bill, or go and bring this, or go and bring that. That is not the time you do your due diligence. You do a due diligence after effect because you want to alleviate somebody. My wife is trying to labor in you don't want to say, okay, let me see the report, let me make sure your wife is pregnant. No, you want to give the money first. So to me, Baba Mohbad went there. The first thing he said actually was, it's now a superstar and he cannot get his carpentry job anymore and he doesn't have money. I strongly believe Berekete did the right thing the first time. Okay? Now, when the man now wanted to do his due diligence, when he now asked for, he has alleviated the problem, now he wants to ask for accounts. To me, I don't know why it was difficult. Let me backtrack. I don't know Berekete before Justice for Mohbad. I knew Berekete when we started Justice for Mohbad, and from one or two things I heard from people that know him from before, They said he hates lies. In fact, if he realizes you have lied to him, he will walk you out of his chamber. Ṣé chamber ló ní àbí shop àbí wọ́n showroom, case room àbí kí ló ní showroom. He will walk you away when he realizes you have lied to him. So let me put that as a background information. Now, to me, that day, the first day, I don't see why Okwo kì í fi ara pamọ́ fún ẹni tó máa wẹ̀ fún. You have to find a way to translate that in English, Miss Susan. Dead body cannot hide his body from the people that will bait him. You know, give him his what's he gonna go after? You know, anyway, that's the joke. Now, if you are actually telling me I'm broke, there shouldn't be a problem showing me your account because I want to help you. The same problem I'm having with Wumi when he said they've killed him. We are asking who are they? If Mohbad went to Berekete, why did he go there and say, I'm a superstar? Nobody is giving me a carpenter job anymore now because I'm a superstar. I don't know how I'm going to survive. Is that why he went there? He himself did not focus. He missed it. He didn't focus on the reasons why he went there. He knows he has money. He knows he has money. Okay, so he left the important stuff and he was meddling with. He went there and he was trying to see if he can swindle him. First scam when and that day I said on Finney's platform, I was the first person that said it. And I swear to God, that is how I behave. And if I have given it to him, I will collect it back. I trust myself. I don't miss. If anybody works hard for your money, if you work hard for your money, you will not squanderize it. If I want to give you, I envelope it and give it to you for a purpose. Wig na wig. Coming. Okay? That is me. I speak for me. So Papa Mohbad was wrong to have gone to Berekete. We are looking for justice for his son, but his first priority was Kosi Owolowe. Who made him a star? Since when has it become, do people become stars because they lose their kids? You lose a child, you became a star. Since when? Nǹkan ìtìjú ta ló ń pè mí? Nǹkan ìtìjú. Nǹkan tí nobody prays to be in that situation. You are now using, you are now doing buga. You are now bugaring. I am now a star. I lost my son. God forbid, he lost his son. He is now a star. Since when does losing a child equate to becoming a star? I don't get it, and I did not get it from day one when I was engaged this man on WhatsApp before we came to TikTok. I don't get it. So he misled, he tried to swindle Berekete, and Berekete now have the laugh last. Berekete now had the laugh last. So to me, Baba Mohbad sets himself up for failure, for a colossal disgrace. To me, because ó fi egbò sílẹ̀, ó lọ ń palàpalàpà, and he knows he has money. Baba Mohbad, come on, àwa mọ bó ṣe ń lọ. Mi ì fẹ́ best speaker. Mi ò fẹ́ best speaker. Even though I ṣì máa bẹ náà ni, because ọ̀rọ̀ tá bá ní kí bàbá má gbọ́, bàbá ló ṣì máa parí ẹ̀. Susan, I will explain to you on WhatsApp. Okay? Justice for Mohbad is paramount, and we all gathered here only because we want justice for Mohbad. We were not gathering for you to become a star. I am not your fan. I am not your fan. I've told you this way before. And you can fight for yourself, and you are fighting for your pocket. Mohbad is the only one that cannot do anything for himself. Mohbad is who I am standing in the gap for. And I told people not to contribute money to your GoFundMe. Now, the justice for Mohbad is in the hand of QH Radio. Baba Mohbad. QH Radio must collect his money from Baba Mohbad if he's truly seeking for justice for Mohbad. Because those money, all that money were meant to fight for justice for Mohbad. It wasn't meant to enrich him. It wasn't meant for him to build a house, a church, a car, or fair ìyàwó kẹta. That was not the purpose for those money. No, it was not meant to make him a star. As Timothy's wives became a star, as Timothy's mother became a star, this girl that was burnt alive at Sokoto way back then, I don't know if his parents, if they have become a star. People are being killed in churches, Boko Haram here. I've never seen someone that lost a child and became a star from that calamity. Mi ò rírí láyé mi. Bàbá Mohbad ní talakọ̀kọ̀ Joseph yìí ni mo rí tó jẹ́ kó sọmọ ló wá torí ẹ̀ di star. And I have never, correct me, I stand to be corrected. I said it on Fini platform early this morning. We were the first person to go live when the incident happened. Tinubu Somonu, he continued his political career. Adeboye Osomonu, he continued his pastoral career. God, may all these people departed soul, may their soul continue to rest in peace. Davido Osomonu, he continued to sing. How come Joseph Osomonu, he cannot go back to carpentry? Hello? People lose people. They go back to, they take bereavement, 3 days, depending on how close the relative that died. If it's your spouse, if it's your child, maybe a month, you use your PTO, you use your overtime, you go back to work. You don't have to continue to pay your bills. Ẹgbàmí ẹ̀rà mi kalẹ̀ ń bọ̀lẹ̀ yọ tí ń sọ ọmọ nù tó ti ń sọ èèyàn nù tó wá torí ẹ̀ di star. Mi ò rí rẹ̀ alábàáyí, he will not cease to do ara tuntun ọjọ́ tuntun, wọ́n ní kò sí ohun tuntun lábẹ́ ọ̀run. Alábàá ń ṣe ohun tuntun tí mi ò rí rí o. Alábàágbó ṣe birthday fún ọmọ tó ti kú tó pààrọ̀ aṣọ lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́rin. Ó pààrọ̀ aṣọ lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́rin. Níbo òun tó ní òun ò lówó, ó ń pààrọ̀ aṣọ fọ́. Mi ò rí fídíò yẹn, mi ò wo because ìgbà tí mo gbọ́ wà irritating to me. Alábàá ń ṣe àrà tuntun oríṣiríṣi ló ń ṣe. Ohun iná ló ṣẹ́yún fún yàn. Ohun yìí nígbà tó kú tí Tọ́lá ní ọ̀rẹ́ níyì gbé fídíò jáde tó ní ìsìnkán bóun wá ọmọ kan sí diaspora 2 weeks after he lost Mohbad. When I was saying this thing then, you guys were dragging me. Òótọ́ máa ń korò. Bàbá Mohbad ti wá gbilẹ̀. Ó láti máa sọ fún African TV wípé òun láìfù tòun ó bẹ́tà àtẹni tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dé láti Germany, òun gbé mọ́tò wá, òun gbé ọ̀kadà wá. Arrogancy. Somebody that came to help you. Bàbá Mohbad bó tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń ṣépè fún àwọn tó dá owó fún tó help ẹ̀. Bàbá Mohbad tó jẹ́ pé white singlet tó wà lọ́rùn ẹ̀ funfun ni ó dàbí black. Ẹ wá gbẹ lẹ́yìn tán, wá ń fi eyín yẹn gé eyín jẹ. This is bizarre. Mi ò rí láyé mi ò rí ibi tí èèyàn tó ti di pé ó ti sọmọ nù ó wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí gbé cameraman rìn sí tó bá rìn kó wá sí cameraman ó ti di star. Ẹ̀yin fans mi òun superstar, òun ní frame ju Yomi lọ. These are all. I rest my case. Ẹ má jẹ́ long because mo rò pé Comfy wọ́n máa tún drag lẹ́ni, ẹ kàn máa drag ni. dragging tẹ́ drag kò make me lose weight mo ń gain weight sí ni so ẹ̀yin lẹ́lẹ́nu yín town crier vengeance na you get your mouth orí yín ó ti gbálẹ̀ you guys are blind you need to go back you guys are seeing men like trees orí yín you guys are you have inverted brains vengeance and co ishtok gbabe orí yín ti kú you guys are walking corpse ẹ gbàdúrà kẹwàá nípò tí bàbá Mohbad wà bàbá Mohbad are supposed to stand against all odds and fight for his son wọ́n gba odindi ọmọ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ wọ́n wá fi 4 million rọ́pò fún tó wá ṣe àwọn fans mi I'm not your fan. I am not your. I want you to get this into your crazy skull. Tí kì bá ṣe pé orí bàbá Mohbad ti yí. I don't know.
Lady Eris.
Kí wálé.
Kí n course lórí bíbá. Please, mama.
Okay.
Please, mama.
Go ahead. Tí kì bá ṣe maybe Ọlọ́run jọ̀ọ́ mo dúpẹ́ o ṣàánú mi Ọlọ́run o. Má jẹ́ experience bóyá téèyàn bá dẹ̀ wà nínú irú ipò yẹn ó máa ń ṣirú àwọn ọ̀wà yẹn. I don't understand. Ìyá Mohbad, what is the accountability when Wunmi told you Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ríkú ọmọ ní ọjọ́ Monday, Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ríkú aya, Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ríkú kìnnìkan ọkọ. Kí ló ṣe? Gbogbo wọn kọ̀ wá ń bẹ̀ ṣáá. We the public, we love your child more than you. We are crying, we are weeping, we have sleepless nights. Ẹ̀yin kàn ń ṣe filẹ́ngẹ́ mo ti di star ẹ̀ ń gbé kámẹ́rà rìn. When Timothy's mother refused láti wọ aṣọ ó lóun ò ní wọ aṣọ ǹtíjọ́ tóun bá gba justice fọmọ òun ó máa ń rọ̀rọ̀ máyà ni a ní wọ́n kó òun lẹ́yìn ọ̀nkan a ní this and that bàbá Mohbad pààrọ̀ aṣọ lẹ́ẹ̀mẹrin ó ń ṣe birthday fọmọ tó ti kú mi ò rí láyé mi wọ́n á ní kò sóhun tuntun lábẹ́ ọ̀run eléyìí jẹ́ tuntun fún mi so we cannot be here ká máa fọwọ́ ra bàbá Mohbad lórí ìrìn ló sọ wọn nù. I've been saying this since 2023 misplaced priority. We can have empathy. We can have compassion. But when we don't mix empathy, compassion, you don't mix it with law. You don't mix culture, religion, you don't mix it with law. You don't. I am very sorry. A lot of people turn Baba Mohbad to this. Mo fẹ́ sọ pé monster ṣùgbọ́n tí láàkì ń búyàn bíbá. No, this is what Una, not me. This is what Una created. This is what is created. Justice is with QH Radio now. He can go and collect his money. If truly he wants justice, he will damn all consequences. Kó má sọ pé òun fẹ́ orúkọ má bàjẹ́ what? He needs to go and collect his money. Pé Baba Mohbad, owó tí mo sọ fún yín pé a fẹ́ fi ja justice yẹn, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá mi kó. Mo sì fẹ́ lọ fi ja justice níbi tí olórí burúkú ni ẹ láìsọ. Ó ní àmì àti àpẹẹrẹ. Ṣọ́rọ̀ mi yé yín, ó ní láti gba owó yẹn lọ́wọ́ Joseph Aloba. Torí pé a ṣì ń wá justice fún Mohbad. We are still looking for, okay, wọ́n náà mú spending. Wọ́n ní èèyàn kan ló lọ bail spending. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, àdúrà wà nínú ilé yẹn. Darosha wà nínú ilé yẹn. Let us assume that the rumors tá ń gbọ́ pọ́n múlẹ̀. Okay, ẹni àbúrò olóògbé wà ńbẹ̀, ìyàwó olóògbé wà ńbẹ̀, ìyá olóògbé wà ńbẹ̀, bàbá olóògbé wà ńbẹ̀, cousin olóògbé wà ńbẹ̀. Ṣọmọ ọlọ́mọ spending ni kó wá òun ló ṣe ránṣẹ́ dé tòrutòru ni. I mean, we have to be realistic. Ṣẹ́rí wèrè tó wọlé sìn, we need to remove sentiments. We need to remove sentiments. We need to be realistic. We need to be realistic. Ó ti débi tí ológun tí sàtámà ti ìjẹ́wọ́ ẹ̀ṣẹ̀. Ká ti máa jẹ́wọ́. Àdúrà wà nílé yẹn náà. Why didn't they tell us that there was something happen at 3 o'clock in the morning? Why did Adura skip it? Why did Rumi skip it? At the inquest. Ṣebí ọkọ Wùmí ló kú? Ṣebí ẹ̀gbọ́n mu Adura ló kú? Ṣebí ọmọ bàbá Mohbad ló kú? Bàbá Mohbad fẹ́ sọ fún ẹ pé òun mọ kú tó pa ọmọ òun ni. Ṣebí ìyá Adura àgbà tó pè láago 3 ní 3 p.m. Monday. Ìpè Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ rí kú ọmọ, Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ rí kú ọkọ. Kí ló ṣe? Kí ló ṣe? Baba Mohbad at the early stage a sọ wípé Obi Cubana àbí na Obi Shifu something Obi ṣá wà ní orúkọ yẹn ṣá Cubana Shifu wọ́n ló fún ní 4 million. He said kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀, and we all believed him. We all believed him. Now I don't believe you anymore. You have told us series of lies. When spending is not truthful. Spending has not told us as much lie as Baba Mohbad. Spending has not told us as much lie as Wumi or Adura. Only Afesi Ojo. All Spending said that he left the house on 9 p.m. Then he told us he left at 3 p.m. Then he told us he left at 12 noon. If I can remember all his lies, and some people said something that happened on the bridge. I don't know about that one. But in the public space, only 3 different times to give me. But Adura ni Afesi Ojo wọlé. Adura said nobody has seen his brother after 12 noon on Monday. Why is that fẹ́ jẹ́ kó rí spending lẹ fẹ́ fi fẹ́ àgbọn? Tádúrà jókòó síbẹ̀. I am not supporting spending. But ọmọlọ́mọ ló ṣe ránṣẹ́ dé tòrótòró. This boy, all of these people that were not in the house, nobody that was in the house has spent a month in detention. Not even one. The people that were not in the house, they were the ones that were detained. Have we all sat down to think about it? Àwọn tó wà nínú ilé gangan. Darosha said he was called after they left Perez. When they were told that Mohbad died at Perez, he was called. Wunmi came back and told us Darosha was there at 3 a.m. He was part of the 3 people that went out to go and buy medications. Then they will tell you, defamatory or online defamatory labeling. But gbogbo nǹkan tí Wunmi sọ, they are still online. Can't they use all these things against her? But can we blame her? Baba Mohbad is not seeking justice for his son. Baba Mohbad is looking to enrich his pockets via the death of his son. Ó fẹ́ jèrè. I don't know. My submission, my opinion, and I stand by it.
Hello, mommy. Hello, mommy Supreme.
Hello, mommy. Your favorite.
Ẹ má bínú ẹ jọ̀ọ́, super vibe ẹ jọ̀ọ́, accountability ẹ jẹ́ ká gbé yẹn tì sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kan. Mo gbọ́ ń sìn wọ́n ní Gúrẹ́sì, ẹ jẹ́ bá wa pé Gúrẹ́sì kán bá gbé kéèsì yẹn kúrò l'Abuja. My interest just told me now that they are trying harder. Please ẹ jẹ́ kán ṣe kéèsì yẹn ní Abuja, ẹ má jẹ́ kán transfer lọ s'Èkó. Gúrẹ́sì wà pẹ̀lú bàbá ń sìn, inter mi sọ fún mi mo ṣe gba kọ́ yẹn ni. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run, ẹ má jẹ́ kán gbé kéèsì yẹn kúrò l'Abuja. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ jẹ́ kí Mohbad rí justice. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ jẹ́ kó wọ̀nyí rí justice l'Abuja. Wọ́n máa fún ní justice. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́.
Sí ìyẹn ò ló ń ṣe bẹ́yẹn sí ìwé stop ẹ̀ now. Ìyẹn ń tẹ̀lé fi ń ṣe ẹ̀yẹ stop ẹ̀ now.
Ẹ jẹ́ kó wọ̀nyí rí justice l'Abuja. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run.
Àwọn we are working on it. They are working on it.
My inter just told me now, please.
Àní ẹni sùúrù, they are working on it.
Please, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ Gúrẹ́sì, Ọlọ́run máa dá
o,
fún
ó
ẹ,
máa ṣe
Gúrẹ́sì
gan o.
Ọlọ́run máa dá fún ẹ. Gúrẹ́sì Ọlọ́run máa dá fún ẹ. Kó tó ṣe fún ọmọ Mohbad.
fẹ́ pè bíbá ó ti tó.
Kò ṣe é pé
Supreme
Ọlọ́run á
ẹjọ́
dá fún ni. Ṣé pé ní Ọlọ́run á dá fún yàn ni? Kọ́lọ́run dá fún mi o gẹ́gẹ́ bí iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ mi. Yẹn ò ń ṣèpè náà.
àtẹ̀mí náà àti everybody kọ́ lọ́n dá fún gbogbo wa gẹ́gẹ́ bí iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ wa lórí justice for Mohbad.
Ṣé pé wà nìyẹn ló dẹ̀ nípa à ń ṣe pé ìyẹn ò ń ṣèpè náà? Àdúrà ni náà. Kọ́lọ́run dá fún mi gẹ́gẹ́ bí iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ mi. Kọ́lọ́run sọ fún mi fún gbogbo ohun tí mo ti ṣe nínú justice. Kọ́lọ́run sọ fún mi. Kó sọ fún mi ní ìlọ́po.
gbogbo wa pátápátá.
Even though bí ó ṣe ní pé 2 face ni mi, Kọ́lọ́run sọ mí di 4 face, 8 face. Kọ́lọ́run sọ fún mi ní ìlọ́po. You know, on a more serious note, look at that woman now. Look at that woman. Look at the woman. Ṣé ìyá Mohbad sunkún bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn rí lórí ọmọ ẹ̀ tó ṣaláìsí?
Ó máa ń mú tó dàbújá léni lánàá. Àbókùrò wọn ìṣègùn yóò dé ní Thursday night. Bàbá lè ti sort ṣọ.
Ṣé ìyá Mohbad ké bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn rí lórí ọmọ ẹ̀? Ṣó ké bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn rí? I rest my case for now. Let someone go. Okay.
Mr. Kunle, oya go ahead.
Ṣé mo ti sọ̀rọ̀ jù ni?
gbádùn gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ.
Ṣé ìgbà tí mo sọ pé Aristo ọkọ ọmọge àbẹ̀wò lẹ gbádùn?
Gbogbo ẹ̀ mo gbọ́ and no offence taken. Network ló drop.
Okay. I thought your skin is tougher than that. Làwọn àwọn pé àkíkí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀.
Mr. Kunle, are you there?
Abeg, no vex. Give me 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Thank you.
Bóyá Kúnlé
Larry Day
lápẹ́ kí ó lọ́wọ́. Next.
All right, good day, everyone. Good afternoon. Yeah, one of the reasons why I came up here is because of I heard Mr. Chairman saying something, and I'm up here to correct one or two things there. Well, you know, I've been here for a while. We've all spoken well. Since everyone have been talking about accountability. You see, in this justice movement, when we first started this justice movement of Mohbad, you know, we're all full of emotions. You know, we had compassion for the father of the disease that made every one of us to come forward to give him the support because we were blinded at that time. You should ask me, Bossman, are you one of those people that were blinded? That was blinded? Yes, I was, because I was in that shoe as well. But the moment that I allowed that my sentiment, you know, I removed it away from my system, and my eyes became, I began to see, you know, because as one of the people that I've actually spoke to earlier on said, that we are the one that made this man to be this monster that he is right now. Now, talking about accountability, when we're talking about accountability, why are we asking Wumi for accountability for the pie we pay our husband? We're asking for Wumi to do accountability that waiting by your husband. And the same thing we are asking for the father of the disease. Because we all came together to support him when we said that we heard that they lied about him, that he buried the son alive. And people have compassion on this man. And people pulled money together. They put resources together to pursue this justice movement. And this is what we get at the end of the day. You know? Now, I've been hearing sometimes maybe Country Queen makes some mistakes, probably because the person who gave them the information did not tell them the truth. And again today, I also heard chairman saying the same thing. And I'm not going to blame them. It was the person that gave them that information that did not tell them the truth. And the other person is not other person but Mr. Muir, Famuir. So you can record me and you can also do your fast check with whatever I'm going to say today. I'm still trying to talk. I'm not going to waste your time today, but just to set the record straight here regarding to the accountability. The total amount that I'm aware of, that I think, the total amount that I know that QH Radio paid to the Aloba's account for the movement of justice for Mohbad, where is actually total of 1.5, no, let me say between 1.3 million to 1.5 million in total. I'm going to digress. I'm going to bring everything down to smaller particles. And like I said, you can fact check me anywhere. You can go call QH Radio and confirm whatever I'm saying right here. I'm not coming up here to drag Aloba or whatever. I'm only just coming out to let people to know that we know about all these things. The first money that was given to Aloba was when QH Radio went to Ibadan. There's a video, is actually on the media there, on the social media. You can go get it out there. QH Radio flew down from Ghana and he came to meet Baba Mohbad in Ibadan. And he transferred between 1.3 to 1.5 million naira to Baba Mohbad's account, the Wema Bank account. All the money that was given to Baba Mohbad through QH Radio was transferred into Wema Bank account. I repeat, all the money that was given to Baba Mohbad, either for him to eat or for the justice movement, was transferred to the Wema Bank account. So the first money that was donated to him was between 1.3 to 1.5 million. That was the first money. And that money is actually purposely meant for Baba Mohbad's upkeep. The first money ever. The second money that was given to Baba Mohbad was given to Baba Mohbad when Baba Mohbad just started going to Berekete. And that was between February 2024. And the amount that was given to him was 5.5 million. And the money was paid into Wema Bank account. And the last money that I'm aware of that was paid to Baba Mohbad's account was between 3.3 or 3.5 million. So the total of between 10.3 or 10.5 million in total. Please go fact check, call Alaji and go confirm from him as well. Paid into Wema Bank account. Now, I want to talk about the 5.3 or 5.5 million that was paid. The last money that was paid was when Baba Mohbad said they need money, that he needed money for the DNA saga, money for DNA. That was when money was paid to his Wema Bank account. And the 5.5 or 5.3 million that was paid when they said Baba Mohbad claimed that they needed a lawyer. And that was when Aries went to QH Radio and Baba Mohbad said, we already have a lawyer, we just need money. And then he paid the money. I guess you guys will always remember that period. And they asked Baba Mohbad which account Nikasowosi, and he said he preferred the money to be transferred to his Wema Bank account. So all the money that passed through QH Radio, 10.3 million to 10.5 million, was paid into his Wema Bank account. Alaji is the man on QH Radio, the presenter. Mr. Aristocrat, I hope you get it right. So, Mr. Kodwit Amzat is the owner of the QH Radio. So, all the money was paid into Mohbad's Wema Bank account. If you were in that radio that day, because if you go to this guy, Music Pivot, he posted it. He was the first person that was dragging Baba Mohbad about that money, that why did he collect that money into his Wema Bank account back in the days. Now, For Mr. Chairman and Kochi Queen, I know that we are still holding on to what Mr. Miwa told them when they wanted to start the when they were investigating at that time, when they getting talking with Mr. Miwa. It was Mr. Miwa that told them that the 5.3 million that was paid to Baba Mohbad's account was for feeding, and part of it is for justice for Mohbad, which is not true. Please fact check this. If you have access to QH Radio, go, and any one of you that have access to QH Radio, go and confirm this from QH Radio. I have known all these things, and before coming up here, I called him again before climbing up to this podium. And I boss man, you already know about this. I said, yeah, I just called again to fast check this thing from you so that I won't go up there, because the people need to understand what is really going on. My people might not know the figure, they might not know what money is actually meant for, because Motoripe, Oting Big Baggy, Nibiko. The only money that was given to Baba Mohbad was the first money that was paid. That was 1.3 million when he went to Ibadan. The other money was for justice for Mohbad movement. One for the lawyer and one for DNA matters. So Mr. Miwa told, I don't want to say that he lied. I want to say he did not tell them the truth. Telling Country Queen and Chairman that the money was for Baba Mohbad's upkeep and part of it is for the Justice for Mohbad movement. Because Mr. Miwa also told me the same thing, and I knew that he was lying. The same thing he told them, he told me the same thing. Because I have access to Alhaji Quadri Amzat. I was aware when the money was already 5 million naira. 3.5 million, I was already aware. But I wanted to tell him not to give to Baba Mohbad again, because Baba Mohbad just went to Berekete. But I don't want to look like my own is too much, so I just kept quiet about it. So the money was later given to Baba Mohbad as at that time. And the money was actually meant for justice for Mohbad. But my concern is that in that under life, Alhaji asked Baba Mohbad, where would you like us to pay this money into? Baba Mohbad chose Wema Bank account. And he was aware that the Wema Bank account was actually created for the Justice for Mohbad movement. And I keep telling people, they keep making mistakes. If you have access to the former lawyer of Baba Mohbad, which is Barrister Odumusu, and his legal team as at that time, go and fact check what I'm just saying right now. That the purpose of creating the access account is not for Baba Mohbad usage. It was actually for Justice for Mohbad movement. And it was the reason because Baba Mohbad was not saying the truth when he was still using the Wema Bank account. People were putting money in the Wema Bank account for Justice for Mohbad movement. But whenever they ask him for money, he keeps saying no money, no money, no money. He was not accountable for all the money. Any money that goes into the Wema Bank account, he kept saying that no money. Okay. And there's some money that is actually meant for Justice for Mohbad that have gone into the Wema Bank account before the emergence of the Access account.
Access Bank.
As at January 2024, Baba Mohbad was so rich. If Grace is here, please let him become a Yemi now so that only Wakowa Jamin Sinsin. And if you can record this and send it to Mr. Miwa or to Grexy. As at 2024, January, February, Baba Mohbad was so rich that someone stole 1.something million from Baba Mohbad's account and he did not even know that money was stolen in his account. And I say I had the receipt with me. And I believe that Gracie has a copy with him. Mr. Mayor has a copy with him. Do you know when someone is so rich that they stole 1.something million naira in his account, and Baba Mohbad, even know, say they don't steal money from your account. That is how rich Baba Mohbad is. I'm talking about January 2024. Now we are in 2025. I have posted access account on my blog on my TikTok. I'm about to post access account from January 2024 till April 2024. That's what a bit money is doing. And on top of it, you will see the total amount of money that went into the access account. You will see the name of the donor. I mean, you will see the name of the donors already asterisk. They shaded that part, and you will see how much money, how people donated money into that. But on top of it, where the access account is, you will see the total amount, and you will see how much money left there as at April 2024. So downward, I am not sure. But if about 800, if at 8 million has entered the access account as at April 2024, now imagine how much will be in that account till date. Now, if Baba Mohbad is now refusing to show accountability or to show the public how much we don't enter the access account, that means there's going to be a problem, because you yourself, and even the Wema Bank account, you have used the money that is meant for justice for Mohbad. You've allowed them to pay it into your Wema Bank account. So why are you not now showing the Wema Bank account? Because some people will come up here and start dragging that we do not have right to ask him for. Okay, but he knows that. They ask him. It was on live, though. They can play. Some people, if if you have a video, please go out there and go and bring out the video. So I'm playing it to people so that it's not going to look like Bossman is just talking jargons here. Okay? They ask him, Baba, which account should we pay this money into? With his own mouth, he said he preferred that money to go into his Wema Bank account. He used his own mouth to say, and they asked him, can you call out your Wema Bank? And he called the figure out to them to pay the money into his account. So why did Baba use his Wema Bank account to collect that money? And when they're asking for accountability, some people will be nagging and start dragging people as if the public are so foolish that they don't know what they're talking about. We paid money to seek justice for Ilerioluwa. We did not raise money for the father of the deceased to make him a millionaire or to make him to be a star. These are two different things. So if you are still blinded or you are still myopic in your thinking, then you need to go get yourself a doctor. Accountability is what we are talking about here. We are asking Baba Mohbad to go and take poison or go and die somewhere. We're only asking for accountability. If public donate money to you, they want to know how much we've donated and how much we have left. So, Shikena, so to cut the story short now, the total amount that I believe the QH Radio donated to Mr. Aloba is nothing less than 10.3 to 10.5 million naira in total. And all the money donated went into his Wema Bank account. Shekina, I rest my case.
Well done, boss man. Well done. Yeah, we were only aware of 9 million. Now you have opened our eyes now. It is now 10.3 million. Thank you for that expose. Okay. 9.9 million, 10.3 million. All we knew was that everything went into Wema Bank and some other money also went to Wema Bank. And let me shock you guys. Let me shock you. Okay. This is sensitive. Anyway.
Hold on, Chair, Mr. Chairman.
We'll get to that bridge.
Just 1
minute,
minute, sir.
for now.
Mr. Chairman, hold on, sir. And now, let me quickly talk about the GoFundMe. The GoFundMe thing. I keep telling you that the emergence of the GoFundMe was Mommy Lighton's idea. Okay? Because I am not trying to drag Mr. Miwa. I'm just saying the truth of what I know about. Mr. Miwa is fond of, after people contribute money into either access account or into the GoFundMe, when it was time for them to spend money on certain things, instead of him taking money from the poor, he would rather go and look for another rich justice seeker to sponsor that needs. Do you get that logic? After we paid money into an account, they won't want to spend money in the account. You rather go for someone like Mommy Lighton or someone like people to sponsor that situation. All right. Now, Mommy Lighton came through when Mr. around February 2024,
They
Mr.
are calling
Miwa,
you.
don't worry. They just don't want me to talk too much, but I
Honorable,
don't
they say
have
you
to
should
say
up
this.
your mic. Oh.
Don't worry. So, around February, they Mr. Miwa went to Mommy Lighton, and they said there was no money in the account. So Mom Lighton came up to assist, to help out, that she has a restaurant in New York, and she was going to tell her friends or customers or clients, their customers, to also support. That was the reason why the GoFundMe was actually created. So when Mommy Lighton now told Mr. Miwa that she will need to tell someone to create the GoFundMe, to help out to create the GoFundMe platform, then Mr. Miwa said, that he already created one in December 2023. All right. So there was no need of creating another GoFundMe account. So Mr. Miwa brought the GoFundMe of 2023, he brought it forward, and then they readjusted the whole thing and put names on Mommy Lighton and whoever the names are, then they brought it out to people, to the public, and people started donating money in it. If you remember that Mommy Lighton's name was the one there, appeared, then Baba Mohbad's name, then Famiwa's name was there at first, before they added Country Queen and then Bukky JC into their whole saga. So now, people start putting money in the account. They make it public. People start putting money in there. Now, talking about accountability, we all know that to open an account, to open a GoFundMe, you will have to use your information, because Mr. Miwa is based in the US, so he has to use his own personal information to create the GoFundMe. His own personal account was actually attached to the GoFundMe. His social security is also attached to the GoFundMe. So his entire information is attached to the GoFundMe account. So I don't know if his bank account, I guess I stand to be corrected. I'm not sure. I guess is it Bank of America or stuff like that he used to go into the GoFundMe. He attached that into the GoFundMe. And since $26,000 was donated by the public, and the GoFundMe, I remember that Mr. Miwa asked some people that if he wanted to take money out of the GoFundMe, that how can he remove the money in the GoFundMe without the public knowing? We did not know his intention at that time. So by the time we discovered that the money of the GoFundMe is actually they've already used the money in the GoFundMe, we do not know. But GoFundMe is going to take its own share, maybe $600 or $800, and the remaining money is going to be transferred into the account that's actually attached to the GoFundMe, which is the money in the GoFundMe will be sent into the account of who created the GoFundMe, and who was the person who created the GoFundMe is Mr. Famiwa account in the US. Now, my concern is, if we are talking about accountability, we need to start talking about, okay, if the money that was in the GoFundMe now transfer into the bank account of Famiwa in the US, where did the money go? Is the money still in the account of Famiwa in the US, or the money was transferred to the Access account or to the Wema Bank account? We do not know. We are still oblivious of that. We don't know where the money goes to. One thing I know is that before Famiwa spent any money, he will carry Baba Mohbad along. Baba Mohbad, we know about it. But the money in Famiwa's account in the US, where did it go to? Did they transfer the money from his own bank account in the US to the Access account or to the Wema Bank account? I stand to be corrected on what I'm about to say right now. I also heard that another bank account was also created, which is the FCMB.
Bossman.
Yes.
Bossman.
I'm with you.
Bossman,
I'm with you.
please.
I'm with you. Hello? Is it my side or is it from your side, host? Mr. Secret, can you hear me? Or is the host that is having a problem?
I think it's the host. You are very loud and clear.
All right, thank you. So now my concern is...
Bossman, go on. We can hear you.
So my
The host
concern
want to
is...
guard you.
Yeah, my concern is the money that was transferred from GoFundMe to the bank of Mr. Miwa.
Okay, Bossman, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
That means that. Can you hear me? Okay, just
We can hear you. I think it's a network, the host. Just look for a better position and then hang yourself there while I continue talking. Just get yourself a nice position where you can get a better network. So my concern is the money that was transferred from GoFundMe into Mr. Miwa's account. Where did the money go to? Is the money stay in Mr. Miwa's account, or the money from Mr. Miwa's account, a portion of it was transferred to Wema Bank account or Access account, or another account was created? Because we just heard that another account was, Baba Mohbad just opened another account. Like I said, that's why I said I stand to be corrected in that part. It's allegedly a FCMB account was created. That's why I said allegedly another bank account was created, which is FCMB. And this is not really aware. The public is not even aware of that. So, yeah. So, where did the money go to? Is the money still in Mr. Miwa's account, or the money was transferred into Wema Bank or Access account? That is what the public that donated the money want to know. We want to know how the money, the transition of the money. We want to know. Imbo no when you war, let's see. Imbo no law. Ṣé owó yẹn wà nínú bank? Ṣé Mr. Miwa ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń dash owó yẹn jáde láti pay owó yẹn from his own personal account? At least you don't want to pay some of the client in dollars, because if the money is in Mr. Miwa's account, in America's account, you can't be paying people in Nigeria in dollars. You will want to pay them in naira. So if for you to pay the money in naira, you have to transfer that money into an account. Which account in your wall law? But we're all learned. School no be scam. So this is why we're asking Mr. Miwa to come out here and then come and explain this thing to the public, and then case closed. The account Baba Mohbad lower lele abi Access account or Wema Bank account, or another account was actually generated that the public did not even know about. At least step by step accountability, Amari traces in here. And some brilliant people came forward to ask you that, hey, they can audit, you get professional that was going to audit. This is what myself and Comrade Mose and Jay Blinks were telling Baba Mohbad in, was it December or November last year, when they started dragging the Baba Mohbad disciple, because we got to know that they spend the money in the GoFundMe. Can they audit these things and then publish it out in a newspaper? And all this thing, the case goes. But it seems there are some people that did not want Baba Mohbad to do this accountability. And that is why we are where we are today. I rest my case. Thank you very much.
Hello, boss man. If you can hear me, can you hear me? Hello, boss man.
I'm with you.
Let me remove my. Okay, you can hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah, my own question that I wanted to ask is that since it's Mr. Muyiwa, they already opened that GoFundMe account by December, and he uses all his details. Okay. That means that everything in the GoFundMe is already with Mr. Muyiwa, inside his account, allegedly, right? Because his personal accounts were attached to the GoFundMe, according to what you just said now. Okay. And I could remember vividly there was a particular time when all these accountability issue came up, and he said that there was still $8,000 left in the GoFundMe. But what was displayed at Bracket a few days ago, there is no money in the GoFundMe at all. And you just said now that another account has been created again.
Allegedly. Put allegedly.
Too. I'm just in the horn of a dilemma because I'm just confused a little bit.
So, I try to straighten up that area that when you want to take money out of GoFundMe, no money is going to be left in the GoFundMe. Okay? GoFundMe is going to take their own interest. And I guess the interest that was taken from the account is between $600 to $800 maximum from the total amount.
$856.
Thank you very much, sir. And the remaining money was transferred into the account that was attached to the GoFundMe. And which account was that? Mr. Fami.
Which is Mr. Fami's account.
So all the money in the GoFundMe was transferred into Fami's account.
25,300 something was transferred.
Yes. So now, if Mr. Famiwa is claiming that you still have $8,000 left, that means the $8,000 is in Mr. Famiwa's account. Now, all the other money, apart from the $8,000, where did it go to? Did they transfer the money into Wema Bank account or Access account or another new account allegedly? That is what they need to come and explain. And they do not want to explain about this part. Because the Wema Bank account...
I think, you see, the way I see all of this, there is no biggie in all of this.
It's no big deal at
Mr.
all.
Famiwa can just come out and give a clear detailing of how all of those money were spent. It's public money, right? So if you can just come out and just say, okay, this and this and this, and all of this is gone.
And
Because
Mr.
I see no reason why,
and this thing that it's just that the people in the US do not have the time. If you decide to take this thing on Mr. Miwa, oh my God, he will smell his yarn show, because he works with the government now, all right, and you won't want this kind of stuff like this to mess up his own job. Okay, so that's just the way it is. It's not a big deal. Let Mr. Famiwa just come and clear the hair. In Bologna, Wallesi. Or to one in the Wema Bank account that was transferred to your own account, where did it go to? Did you transfer the money into Access account or to the Wema Bank account? Or another account allegedly was also created? Shikina. It's as simple as that. Because when Brekete said he went to whatever, Baba sent another account again for them. Okay? Which we are not even aware of that account. So they should check. It's traceable. It's just that Mr. Miwa doesn't want to do his own due diligence by he doesn't want to account for all those things. Mr. Miwa knew Feshe. And Baba Mohbad, no Feshe. And there are some people behind him that doesn't want him to do it. You see what I'm talking about now? I rest my case.
Bossman, thank you for that detailed explanation, okay? And I think I said it in the afternoon that, that let's consider what Mr. Aloba said.
Mr. Chairman, I beg your pardon. Let me respond to this person, Ola on the comment section. He was asking that how was I aware of all these things? Number one, on the GoFundMe, there are a lot of names that were actually attached to the GoFundMe. See, on the GoFundMe chat, it has a blackboard, like they call it what's the name they give to it? The name of those that appear on the GoFundMe on the chat, the names were just there to attract people to donate money. They are more like the
trustee.
What do you call it?
Trustee.
The trustee. All right. Those names does not mean that they all have access to the account that was attached to the GoFundMe. It is only Mr. Miwa that have access to the GoFundMe, because Mr. Miwa's account, America account, is attached, and his social security, everything is dashboard. Thank you, Mr. Saleh.
Mr. Miwa is not going to come out to do any accountability. Right now, QH Radio ló ní láti lọ gba owó ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ bàbá Mohbad.
I don't think QH Radio, because I just got off the phone with him, but I don't think you will want to do that, except if
by the time we finish dragging him, he will go and collect his money. So bá tí bàbá Mohbad ò bá rówó sùn, bàbá Mohbad á drag mú ìwà fúnra rẹ̀. Kán lọ gba 10 million ẹ̀ padà lọ́wọ́ bàbá Mohbad. Ṣebí justice, otherwise he is anti-justice. Àbí kí la máa pè é? Because I will say, if QH Radio will not collect his money from Baba Mohbad, that means QH Radio is working for Wunmi. Ó fún ọmọ fún Baba Mohbad lówó kó má fi wá justice fọ́mọ ẹ̀ ni. Bá ṣe máa sọ nìyẹn. Arabu is allowed.
Yeah. So now, those people that the name was actually attached to the dashboard of the GoFundMe, they are just board of trustee for the GoFundMe, like a Conch Queen, Mommy Lighton, and co. All right, but that does not mean that the name that appears on the dashboard does not mean that they also have access into the account. Now, when the time of withdrawal actually comes, when it was time for withdrawal, GoFundMe they take their own percentage, and the remaining money was transferred to the person that created the GoFundMe, which is account is actually attached to the GoFundMe, which is Mr.
Bossman, let me support you there, Bossman. Let me support you there. When Famiwa presented the GoFundMe, initially it was just his name. You know, he had created it in December. It was just his name.
Yes.
With long epistle, over 3,000 words on the dashboard. Okay, so we now said, Mr. Famiwa, epistle is too good. People may not be able to understand all this grammar. It's too long. We need to make it concise. In fact, less than 100 words. And we mandate, in fact, I told Crunch Queen, I said, Crunch Queen, please let's redraft these objectives. So less than 100 words. Let's redraft it. Okay, so we tasked Crunch Queen with that task. And secondly, we said, my family was name alone on this dashboard may not give that power. Okay, let's include prominent people, you know, so that when people go there, they will see as okay. And we knew Bukky Jesse was, hey, firefighter then.
Are you feeling holiday
So
ready?
we now edited.
Oh yeah.
In fact, I think I did it. I did that editing
We're ready, Vivian.
to include Bukky Jesse,
That makes the holidays
Joseph
Black
Aloba,
Friday at the
and Olai Paul.
You had the whole day planned.
Okay,
A quick Sephora stop.
those are the 4 names that were attached to the dashboard. So that we now remember we're now telling the public then, and you know there are so many GoFundMe on Justice for Mohbad, so many.
Beautiful. Sephora.
But we now say that anyone you see these 4 names attached to it, that is the original GoFundMe.
I'm convinced.
All right, that is the one that is meant for justice for Mohbad, true justice for Mohbad. Disregard every other one you see on GoFundMe. So those names were just put there as trustee to give credibility to that GoFundMe, so that people can actually donate. But the proceeds is tied to Razak Famiwa's account in the USA. Now let's play the devil advocate here, and I've said that in the afternoon that let's assume Super Vibe reduce this audio.
What did you say?
I am considering a plan.
Did they watch TV? Okay.
It's Susie. It's not me.
Mute her
Susie.
now.
Susie, mute your mic now.
You can mute her. Host, you can mute her yourself now.
Host, mute her now. Okay. All right. Thank you. So we now said at that point that Famiwa's name is linked to that GoFundMe account. So my question now is this: let's assume, because my brain is I'm just thinking day and night. If Baba keeps saying only 20 million entered into Access Bank, okay, no problem. Let's assume, although not conceding, that 20 million entered into Access Bank, no problem. Now the question is, the $25,000+ from GoFundMe, where did it enter? Where? Because the $25 million, $25,000 alone is over 35-40 million naira. As at that time, 1,600 exchange rate. Because our agreement was that when it's time to collapse this fund, convert it using LendFi and transfer the bulk money into Access Bank, so that Baba can be spending it for justice from there, since all expenditure were paid or were done and contracted in naira. And that's why I asked in your Odumosu on platform that, were you ever paid in dollars or in naira? And he said all transaction has been paid for in naira. So there was no need for anybody to spend dollars. So Famiwa cannot tell me that he spent in dollars. That has been erased. So the question is, like, where, Mr. Famiwa, where did you remit $25,000 into? Where? Where did you remit it into? Is it Access Bank? Is it Wema Bank? But I can confirm to you, public, that $25,000 was not remitted into Access Bank. Was not remitted into Access Bank.
Hold on, Chairman.
So,
Chairman, sir, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, host.
Okay, Chairman, you mean you can say with all sincerity that the $25,000 was not remitted into the Access Bank?
It was not remitted into Access Bank.
Wow.
So the question is, Mr. Famuyiwa, how did you expended $25,000? How? Paraventure, maybe you moved it into Wema Bank. Nobody knows. So you can clear that. Or you moved into your own personal account in Nigeria. From there, you are now doing expenditure for Mohbad. Fine and good. I am not saying, people should just understand my own point of view. Wherever you move into, the most important thing is, did you use it for just Mohbad? Yes, this is it. Okay? But I can tell you that $25,000 at the rate of 1,600 naira, you can do the mathematics, did not enter Access Bank.
All right, so let me take it from there.
Man, how do you know? How do you know?
Okay.
Because you weren't part of the GoFundMe when you weren't part of the team anymore when the GoFundMe was executed. So how do you know? Is that like a fact or an assumption?
That's what, Susie, lady, that's what I asked him. That is he saying that with all sincerity?
Or are you saying allegedly? Or is that like a factual statement?
Let me borrow somebody's word. Sue me.
Sue me.
Yes. And then,
oh, okay. Baba Mohbad go
anyway, we are in Nigeria. You know that if you are in Nigeria, you can also always go to the back door. Okay, so that is Nigeria for you. A lot of people have confirmed all these things. We just wanted, that is why some of the people talking is actually daring them to come out and bring out some of these things out. So, and the reason why they did not want to bring out all these things was because they know that the shenanigans that they've done, okay, they know the public is going to come for them for what they did there. Because if they've not done anything crazy, there won't be hiding this
Aristocrat said something the other time. I just don't want to give him a response, and I love his submission. I am not backing down on this matter. I don't care how long it will take me. I'm not backing down. And when the results
so
are out,
that's why I
we will all
said
get
people
it.
just on that. Okay.
Go ahead, bossman.
I was saying on the QH radio amount that over 10 point something million was already donated by QH radio. All right. And I dissected all this thing into smaller particles for you people, for us to understand how much was donated at each stages of the whole thing. And apart from that, I have Mr. Ola on the comment section was asking me, how did I get to know about all these things? I have 2 statements of account with me. I'm about to post the last one. I've already posted the one at the beginning of the access account in October 2023 till January 2024. And once I get out of this box, I'm going to post another one from January till April that I have. And according to April, between January and April, about 8 million was in the access account as at that time. I mean, April 2024, all right, was in the access account as at that time, between January and April. And then you will see by the time I posted there. So back into the beginning of the access account from October 2023 to January 2024, about 3.3 or 3.5 million was donated. That was when Bukky Jesse accused Baba Mohbad of stealing, and then we said, no, you must print a statement of account, although the names of donors were actually faded. All right, so you will all see it there, like the previous one that I posted, you will see it there as well. So between April, January, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, there is some games that happen there that people need to clarify. So if you're in Nigeria, if you know how you can go through the back door, go and confirm yourself. Go and confirm yourself. A lot of people have seen all these things, and that is the reason why some people are actually on the throat of Aloba to print out the statement of account. And because of that, Mr. Famiwa and Baba Mohbad, they don't have the mind to even post all these things out to the public, because you will see the traces of all this in there. That's just the way it is. So, Mr. Ola, I'm answering your question. I have access to all these things.
Some people are afraid, bossman. Some people are afraid because they will see their names and the debit in the Weber bank account. Exactly. So they are afraid. Wo lórí kan nìyí àfi tí bá kú nìkan ló kù ẹ ti gbé.
Everybody that is supporting that they should not print out whatever, you will see that their names
don't worry. That's why I love what aristocrats say. I don't fight on social media on what is logic, legal. I don't. It's not a social media thing. It's what is Freedom of Information FOI Act, okay, and some other acts that can be used to back up all of these things. And the authorities are not babies; they know what they are doing. Okay, so we have taken the best route, and let's wait for them to complete whatever they are doing.
And according to Mr. Chairman, according to what the former lawyer said, he said if that the autopsy that they did, that the toxicology was actually free. Am I right? Did you hear that?
It was actually free.
Free. Yeah.
Yes, that they did one free. They did all of those things. That's their problem. That's their problem. When we get to the root, they will know, what happened to this one? You said this, then what happened to this? We can then be able to question very well. But
so, Mr. Salah, over to you, or whoever that wanted.
Good evening, everybody. My own go different.
Make I come off for here.
Everybody where they here don't ask me before. Say, is it my money? You understand? as at early as the time where the thing they hot. Now the thing done they code. You understand? Now other prophets now then they do accountability. I beg. My own say Mohbad, he don't buy. You understand? And the criminal side of the case, it look like say that one, he don't they go. Accountability of that criminal side, you get, it be like say he had to do. Well, I'm not going to blame anybody that is asking for accountability. There is no institution, movement, gathering that can succeed without accountability. I don't want to know which system or strategy that you might have used in the incorporation or in establishing it. If we are not going to be getting justice for Mohbad, or we are where we are today, it is because of lack of accountability. And Mohbad that wants justice is the one that is digging whatsoever. Now, everybody knows my side with Brekete. I will continue to defend VDM, defend Brekete till the end. When Baba got to Brekete, according to what we saw on TV, on YouTube, Baba said that, and I quote, that he came to give appreciation. And there are some people that thought that he will not be able to come here, that something have happened between him and Brekete, that he won't be able to come here, that he came to shock them, that those people are going to be shocked. You understand? That was the beginning of this recent Brekete. Fast forward, which means that, and after Baba said that, he also mentioned that they are saying that I have collected money from you. They are making a lot of accusation, this and that. Baba Mohbad is the first person to talk about anything that could have given birth to whatsoever Brekete is doing, according to or regarding accountability. Is accountability good? In my own opinion, yes. In fact, it is the only way. People are saying the lady that called is the one that talked about accountability or this and that, or money or this and that. Yoruba will say to giri oba lanu, alangba kò lè wọnú ògiri. If the wall is not open, the wall gecko cannot have access to it. Right from 2023, I have seen a day like this to come. In fact, the way I was seeing it is like the president of Nigeria will call, or the inspector general of police, or the one powerful authority that actually wants to give Mohbad justice, we ask and say, okay, guys, we can see truly that you guys are consistent with your request for justice for Mohbad. Okay, whatsoever that have happened between you people or your group, can you account for it? And it will be a leverage to justice. Unfortunately, those things actually happen in the recent days. People that know how to read body language, emotions, and so on and so forth. If you look at how I advocated for Baba to go back to Brekete, for one reason, it is free of charge, and Brekete is accountable to the cause of justice. Now, everybody is saying it is a distraction, is a this. When I was asking for accountability in 2023, Kentoba letiko gbo nkan temi sọ. The reason why I called for accountability at that time was not because I wanted to attack anybody. It was because I knew a movement like this. And from my little experience from the church, because it's not possible for you to gather monies of church and you cannot account for it. You are down already. And I said, okay, they are collecting money for this, collecting money for that, in the name of justice for Mohbad. They want to bail these people, bail that, this and that. The same set of people, this same set of people at that time said, no, accountability is a distraction, is a this, is a that. After we get justice, we will do it. They turned it to a personal vendetta. It was the whole world against me. In fact, we are just 210 on this platform at this time. As at that time, it was always 1,000 viewers and so on and so forth. And I said then that, okay, all these people raising money in the name of justice for Mohbad, if anybody is scammed in this movement and there's no accountability that could expose it, every one of us, the disgrace of it is going to come to us. The failure of the movement, which I knew at that time, there was nobody in the interest of Mohbad not getting justice, and so on and so forth. But people turned it a different way. Accountability is very, very important. As boyfriends and girlfriends, if you cannot hold yourself accountable, your boyfriend accountable, you will fail. That is the fact. Justice for Mohbad. Even Mohbad himself was asking some critical questions from the voice notes of him and Wunmi that we heard. He said, "Tebatin she tipe, this one will be your last." Which means that they've been doing it and it's time to hold them accountable. Now, let me go to Brekete. Brekete was first consulted in January 2024. Baba was there. He made promises, heaven and earth, swear with his own life that Mohbad will get justice, he will fight. He went to Lagos, told us the body of Mohbad is becoming rotten, and so on and so forth. February, he left. Baba Mohbad left Brekete. Before, I used to say they kidnapped him, but with recent things that is happening now, it's a lot of headache. I can't even understand. Because now, February, Baba left there. Brekete said to Baba, as of February 2024, like a little prophecy, like an advice, like a submission, like love, that all of us saw that, okay, Baba Mohbad, you will not be needing to ask anybody for money. Somebody donated £4 on his comment section. He said, and the person wrote petition. He said, if this £4 is for donation towards justice for Mohbad, take your money. I have told Baba Mohbad that he will not be needing any money. I am a billionaire. Thank God Supreme Iron Lady is here. She's always saying Brekete Loleshe. That's the slang that he gave me. Said Brekete is a billionaire, and so on and so forth. Those were lovely reminder and warning from Brekete. Now, fast forward to April when that GoFundMe came. When the GoFundMe came, Brekete said we should wait for 11 weeks. It was less than 8 weeks. I stood against this same thing that Mohbad is rich. Mohbad has a lot of friends, this and that. Okay, petition this person that is playing Mohbad's music. Who gave him the right to release that song? Where is Mohbad? You know, we raised a lot of opinion at that time, but they said a $50,000 GoFundMe. Meanwhile, was very active at that time. I remember him spending 11 hours on TikTok. It was a big, long day. The whole world was interested in helping Baba. At that time, there was a legal team, this and that. I was the enemy of all of them. Because of what? The same words that in the voice and in the mouth of the whole public saying accountability, accountability. My own accountability then was like a warning for anybody who is wise and smart. Because at that time, we all knew that, yes, Baba Mohbad, there was actually nothing that he has done wrong. There was no inconsistencies in everything. He told us the time he got to the house. He told us the call, so on and so forth. Everybody wanted to help with love. Everybody was showing sympathy. Everybody wants to do. All of a sudden, there was a fight. I remember at June 2024, Baba Mohbad, June 5, 2024, Baba Mohbad was at Brekete. And a comment came on Brekete's comment section, just the same way comment was coming in on last week, Thursday, Friday, that can we continue to donate money to the GoFundMe and Access, I quote, GoFundMe and Access, as promoted by Baba Mohbad. By your billions, I know you were not active at that time, so you can always go to my page. Everything is there. Brekete said, I will never ask anybody to donate. Now, my question is, when Brekete warned you in June 2024, for anybody that is saying accountability now, if your receipt comes later than 7th or 5th of June 2024, then I think there's a motive to you giving that money, number one. If it comes before that time, we can say, okay, you were distracted or you were influenced by anybody. Now, that one don't go. Now, to the level that I said that there are some hosts that were receiving monies in the name of Baba. We saw the evidence of one person collecting, they say send Baba's account. The person sent his own account. I remember at that time there was a mediation call on WhatsApp between Queen Mother, the popular Queen Mother on TikTok, EOD, and Foladilo was the secretary. And they called a lot of people. But at that time, the public was like, distraction, distraction, distraction. So, in this time of accountability, I decided to remove myself from anything that I have to do with this saga of accountability. Not because I don't believe in accountability, but because I felt that this accountability is late. This is late. To whom much is given, much is expected. Now, we are all saying we are looking for justice. We've seen the ups and downs of this movement. People have spent money. People have spent their time. People have been bullied. Time have been wasted. A lot of things have happened. People have been disrespected. Now, the reason why I called for Baba to go back to Brekete was because I felt like Brekete was going to be able to call and ask the authorities, is it Odumosu, is it Shitu, all of the people that have been working towards getting justice, to ask them a simple question of accountability. But to my surprise, all of a sudden, the people that claim that they love Baba Mohbad, they love this, they love that, they are even coming against Brekete, fighting Brekete. When VDM started, and he said he has a NGO, the first thing he did before he started asking for money from the public is for him to make a way for anybody donating money to see your monies. Even myself, I donated 100 naira. I went to his website, Vicent, so, and I saw my money. I was encouraged. I was, I was so motivated to do more. Now, Brekete is not the enemy of Baba Mohbad, but in the process of diverting or water down the advantage of accountability, people started bashing Brekete. Yesterday, today, let's say today, Brekete came out. He said the monies, since on Thursday, he asked for account. They brought the same account statement from April 2024. They brought that mutilated statement. That was a red flag. Anybody that have given Baba Mohbad that statement to bring to the public hates Baba Mohbad. Because that was the first thing that triggered Brekete to ask that why? Like why? If there's going to be any making people's name not to come out, I think digitally, Brekete's digital guys are supposed to have been the one to blow it, not paint it. Now, Muiwa and Co, they gave Baba a mutilated statement. The It was not even clear at all. But Brekete said again, he gave him another chance to say, go to the bank, go and print. I respect anybody truly that is honest to say, okay, Baba, go to the bank, do this, do that, with love. But instead, in the attitude of Joseph Aloba that I desist from, it was clear that he did not even want Brekete to talk about monies with him. That is a red flag. And I'm not going to talk too much about that because of some very stupid people that are going to destroy. It is until when they destroy Aloba before they turn back. That is just the fact. Either they are using them or they are the one using themselves until when they destroy. Because now Brekete is asking for accountability. My question is Brekete going to arrest Baba if you provide him all the things that he's asking for and he try to do his own due diligence with love with Baba? Are you waiting for EFCC to arrest Baba? Especially now with the evidence of Brekete's show. I can tell you for free that show might have triggered something and more suspicion in the face of the public. And you can see clearly the whole public is asking for accountability. Are you expecting me to leave accountability that I know is the only way to success? Accountability looks like a formula. It looks like a simple formula to get justice. We are asking Wumi, who is the father of Liam. That is accountability. Paternity, accountability. Now they want Wumi to do DNA. But accountability of Elolo Wole, Eloleno, it became a word war. People are now ganging up in the interest of saying you are defending somebody. If you love somebody, you won't tell them to run away from accountability. You won't want them to run away from accountability. Brekete showed Baba love. Brekete is supposed to be the one that is supposed to be like Baba supposed to expose everything to him so that Brekete can cover him. Brekete even covered Baba as of Friday to say, okay, I don't want to this, and he removed himself from. All of a sudden, some very, very, very evil people started dragging Brekete. They said Brekete is this, Brekete is that. And Brekete saw everything that you all did. The way you in fact, Gurexi, and I quote, came out to the public to say that Baba has shown Brekete all the statement of account and Brekete is fine with it. That is why Brekete did not say anything about it. What do you mean? Are you trying to put Brekete in your bullshit? Do you think Brekete will be Brekete if he's not accountable? Who is VDN without accountability? But all of a sudden, you want to get justice, but you don't want to do accountability. Pwah! Ole ni gbogbo yin. Ole ni gbogbo yin. We are calling on the government. We are saying the fact. You understand? We are calling on the president, calling on the government, calling on every one of them. What are we asking them? Accountability. If we are saying the government are not giving us accountability, are you telling us common citizens among us cannot do accountability? This is not even you doing a research about anything, but just bring statements, let the people who are there, But all of a sudden, accountability now don't turn to DNA we will miss if they run off up and down. Now I can tell you that the conspiracy to destroy justice for Mohbad is hanging in the neck of accountability. Without accountability, we are going nowhere. So I'm not going to talk too much. If you actually want justice for Mohbad, you will advise Baba to be accountable. Don't wait for EFCC to arrest him. Don't wait. Don't wait for EFCC to arrest him because that will be very too late. Okay, where is Muiwa? Where is Gurexi? If Gurexi can hide himself, Gurexi that sat down on TVC, Gurexi that came out boldly at Brekete last year, interjecting Baba Mohbad. If the same Gorexi now can be taking the back seat, Abani down, Ibani Debel. You understand? If Baba Mohbad is arrested tomorrow, Gorexi is going to go back to his own normal way of life because his name is not involved in anything. Gorexi removed himself from DNA, he removed himself from Shitu, he removed himself from everything. But when the actions were happening, he was at the forefront. They even made him the last man standing. Èmi ń bọ̀ kankan, èrè mi ń bẹ pẹ̀lú mi, to pay to everybody. The same equivalent, shaking together, pressed together. Whatsoever that you have impute, good or bad, you get it. You understand? So, my own advice for Baba is, Baba, don't let anybody push you away from Brekete at this time. Print all the statement of accounts. It is there. Kò sí nǹkan tó ń bọ̀ lókè tílẹ̀ ò gbà. You don't kill anybody. Do the accountability, the statement, give it to Brekete. Let Brekete clear you. Let Brekete come to the public and say this. And it, Yoruba will say, Oku okin fara pamọ́ fẹ́ tó máa sin. A dead person is not going to be hiding for who is going to bait for them. Baba should not hide from Brekete. Brekete is the only person that can show you love. If you see those criminals around Baba, if Wala happened today, all of them will leave Baba Mohbad 100%. If Gorexi is not proud of defending Baba, this is not about anything at this time. This is not, nobody is dragging Baba. Brekete is the one asking simple question. Brekete said again, and I quote today, that Baba cannot account for all of the monies that is in his possession. That's bad. Kasorosi ibitoro wa is bad, and I will never defend anybody that is in support of that. If anybody gives you something and expect you to do something with it, if the things are not done, if we have gotten justice now, nobody's going to be asking Baba money for how did you spend money. We've seen the result. The rest, you can take it. But justice for Mohbad, there is no any scientific evidence. There is no phone forensic. There is no autopsy. There is no toxicology. There is nothing. The only thing we do now, people with petition, we don't petition ourselves. We don't cause issue. People have blackmailed each other. People are fighting each other. I'm not greeting this. This one no greet each other. People are dragging each other. Fracas of the highest order. You see this public, the day where they go arrest you, this public, I'm sorry, this receipt they no bring come out now. They go bring and come out that time. So my own advice is, in that sense, in the circle of Baba, if truly you are claiming that you love him and you want justice for Mohbad, let him do the right thing. He's not the first person that is going to be asked accountability. Emefiele self, they one like this is still accounting for the millions of dollars or billions of dollars that he stole. Baba no steal any money. As far as I'm concerned, everybody that have given Baba money, Baba did not he did not force anyone. And anyone that have given him money self from June 2024, Otilo. So let him do the accountability so that he's not going to be affecting justice for Mohbad. Let me go back to justice. Thank God Baba went to Brekete. I wasn't expecting Brekete to ask Baba to go to IG. I was expecting Brekete to call the IG to ask where is the case, what is happening, or accountability. But yes, the money side have come. I'm expecting Brekete to call Sanshitu to ask him that, okay, Lennon colleague, San Wahab Shitu, where do you need us to help you? But all of a sudden, Sanshitu is not available for accountability. Baba is not available, is not doing accountability. Odumosu is nowhere to be found. So who are actually those people that have been fighting for justice? Like, who are the professionals that are fighting? Is it this new lawyer? So as far as I'm concerned, I believe that all stations remain settled. In fact, it is more settled at this time. Only the public, we are the one that is divided. And that is why me, you understand? That is why me, I won't, okay. That is why me, I won't abuse anybody anymore, especially in this justice for Mohbad. I won't abuse, because at a point, what you are seeing from one side, you might not see it from that side again tomorrow. Everybody that is asking for accountability now has shown the family of Mohbad great love. Regardless of even if the love is not genuine, they have shown love. Just like Brekete said, that it is the right thing, the legal thing, the moral thing to do is accountability. So if truly we are looking for justice, we will not shy away from accountability. So Super Vibes, when you brought me up, I don't want to talk anything about this matter. You understand? Matter where they drag me, we be saying now only God save me, say make I not pine. Now this same accountability, they want you send me go heaven. Any enemy where I get for justice for Mohbad is because of accountability. So thank God I'm alive today to see a days like this. I can tell you, if Baba can do the accountability, if it's clear with Brekete will know who and who to press for this case. As far as I'm concerned, Brekete is washing his hands of justice for Mohbad. It is a very big disappointment for me anyway. I know there's going to be a lot of dragging. They said Brekete this, Brekete, but thank you for destroying justice for Mohbad with your opinion. So Super Vibes, thank you. Hopefully, maybe a Messiah will come that will know that the first thing when you are looking for justice is petition. And and maybe the Messiah also will be able to help us to do the autopsy and the toxicology, so that we will be able to have more solid evidence to fight this case. And DNA, hopefully by December 2nd or 3rd, they are bringing new application anyway. So I know that is going to be another next year. Hopefully, by God's grace, we'll be able to do all these things and we'll be able to get justice for Mohbad. So thank you so much, everybody.
Chairman, I continue.
Okay,
Chairman,
thank you,
you don't forget
Saleh.
your moderator working.
Saleh, thank you for that beautiful submission. Very on point, and you have said your own opinion, and I'm sure a lot of people have listened to you. Black Velvet, I think you are up next. Black Velvet.
Give me a couple minutes. Like, I'm rounding up a few things.
Okay. Thank you, Black Velvet. Okay. Comment section, please tap. Comment section. Let me give you work to do. Tap. We've all made beautiful submissions, and yeah, like Salah, you said, hopefully, Mohbad will get justice. You have said maybe next year another application is coming. Yes, another application is coming in December, and that may push anything from 10th to 15th of December. Everybody don't close for the year. You know, the next adjournment will be the next year, maybe next year, February. And that's when all of these proceedings we continue. So I don't see anything happening to DNA this year until maybe next year, you know, that is where we are today. So Super Vibe, do you have today's Berekete show? Maybe you can replay that to refresh people's memory of what transpired at Berekete today. Do you have it? Can you play it for?
I didn't watch the show. I didn't watch
check
the
Faboni.
show.
Check Faboni. Check Exposed. Check Faboni.
Let me share secret expose of Faboni.
Maybe share. Just play it for
What
people
about the 500,000
to.
where I say make you give Daddy Mohbad where
Okay, somebody is playing it already.
the first account you know work, the second account you know work, the third account now only account number no name.
Yes, my other president, just that the way you can call me, I know they for studio where you say make sure say by the time we come back, make I look for cash. Make I give her cash since the first account no work and the second one now only name. So when we come back during that program before that time, now him bring account statement of the Go Fund where about $26,000 there inside, and another one access bank where money there inside. So now you can say since money there inside this account like this. Yes, sir.
Aye. You know why I ask you on air publicly?
No, sir.
Because I don't want to make anybody go spoil your name anywhere.
Yes, sir.
From the day where the Baba Mohbad go bring the GoFundMe account and the other account, even though the Wema account never come. Now I talk say it is very important, necessary and mandatory for them to give account to the people who contribute money for them. And if somebody go get that kind of money for different accounts, 500,000 naira where I talk say make you give them, no give them again. Look for any other person we need help, we deserve help of 500,000 naira make you give them. But as for Mohbad, he get money. Waiting I see, and he no fit tell us how he spend the money. From the account when he gives, he talk say the other things we then do, the forensic, I don't know what they call them, corona inquest, we then do. Yes. Now from the other account, they get the money from. We in talking about 20 million they contribute into the account. So no give them the money again. Look for somebody we need, we no get. Make you give them the 500,000 naira.
Okay, sir.
And then as soon as they go, you see, Akaramakala,
my ordinary president.
Nigeria, we don't reach time where all of us go join hand. Make we put religious, ethnic, tribal, and whatever sentiment or differences where they amongst us. Thank you. Akaramakala.
My ordinary president, sir.
Yes. What about the 500,000 where I say make you give Daddy Mohbad, where he give you?
That's it.
Okay. You're repeating
This is today, Abi. This is today.
This is today. This is what happened today at the Berekete show today.
Super vibe.
So
Super vibe.
we can see. Okay.
This is a clear indictment. And this man said it all. He said it all. He said if they can contribute all this money and he know if he explain how he spend them.
Correct.
Aside and he get money, how he spend them, he know if he explain. Which means they might have sat with the man, but they can't give them a clear a clarity on how those funds were utilized. And this is just on the access. He cannot tell them. They will have sat with him. They will have talked. And if he has to come on air to say, if he no fit tell how he take spend all those money, make he go explain to that people. This is a clear indictment. And so what are people defending? What are they defending?
And he clearly said, person will get this plenty money for these accounts.
Yes.
Person will get this money for this account, which means you don't need my 500. My 500,000 naira is a chicken change.
It's too small. It's too small from the money where
so
I go give. Go give
best people who need them.
You don't need them. You don't need them. He be rich man.
That means you must have seen the balances.
See. Me, I've not heard this thing. But Truthfully. And
But
this is
funny
my
enough,
candid opinion.
I'm just hearing this. So
This is the first time I'm hearing this.
So why are you not
See,
defending what you have not heard?
this
Super
is
vibe.
this
Do we
is
have
my candid
host?
opinion.
Host, sorry. Do we have
I'm
a
with you, boss man.
cameraman down there? Can you please zoom downward there? The cameraman, can they zoom to the extreme hand
You are
there?
not on video. You are not on video now.
You don't get it. You don't get it. Don't worry. You don't get it.
Can you play that in? Can you play that in again? The bossman, play it again.
I don't
Play
know.
it again.
I don't know this either.
Please play it again.
Monitor le ko si gbedu eleyi.
Gbedu ti fall down. Play it again, bossman.
First bank, the first account, you know work. The second account, you know work. The third, thank you. My ordinary presence, sir. Yes. What about the 500,000 where I say make you give Daddy Mohbad, where he give you first bank, the first account, you know work. The second account, you know work. The third account, now only account number, no name. Yes, my other president, you know that the way you can call me, I know they for studio where you say make sure say by the time we come back, make I look for cash. Make I give him cash since the first account no work and the second one now only name. So when we come back during that program before that time, now him bring account statement of the Go Fund where about $26,000 there inside, and another one access bank where money there inside. So now you can say since money there inside this account like this.
You can see that Berekete was trying to stop Akramakala from exposing that thing.
Exactly. He doesn't want him to go forward.
He quickly interjected him not to mention that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear that? He quickly interjected him. But Akramakala wanted to spill the beans. To say, listen, listen again.
The first account no work and the second one now only name. So when we come back during that program before that time, now him bring account statement of the Go Fund where about $26,000 there inside, and another one access bank where money there inside. So now you can say since money there inside this account like this. Yes, sir.
Since money there inside this account like this. Aristocrat, did you hear that part? Since money there inside this account like this.
Baba, you see this thing, eh? You see this thing. Number one, and now I will not blame Berekete from saying they should not give him money again. It's just like, just for me. If someone says I need help, I give you money. When I find out that you have money, I don't give you the money. But I think what made the man to do so is the amount of money they can find there. Is like, why would you say 500? Yeah. Why would my 500,000 be? Why you see? I'm saying this now talking from a place of Bobo it was Bawanisha. Bobo it was Bawanisha.
Mr. Aristocrat.
Deception.
Mr. Aristocrat. Mr. Aristocrat. If you remember the first show that he went to, about that was last week. He said because he's not a star carpenter, he doesn't have any job anymore. Nobody's giving him any job, and that was the reason why Berekete chose to give him that 500K.
Correct.
Now
where they don't see money, so waiting for the kind of money.
Sincerely speaking, Bossman, from my submission earlier, I said if he went to Berekete like that and told Berekete, now that my son died, I used to be a carpenter and I don't have job again because people see me as rich person. It is natural for Berekete, who is sitting on an NGO that is helping people that are in need, to say, Shebi is Baba Mohbad and he'll be running about. So how will this man survive this place? If we ask him to do, okay, give him 5. Maybe at the end of the day, maybe Berekete will still be thinking, maybe at the end of the time he has spent in Abuja, we give him another 1 million. But give him 500, make a user and do run around. And it is on the premises of what he said. Now, if Berekete did not do such, I said it earlier that some people will say, this Berekete is inhuman. The man thought, say, do you want him to be saying, oh yeah, give me money before you give him? But that is based on compassion. So I would have expected him to do that. Because based on, but it's just someone like me, okay, I gave you money, you lied. Now just say now another one you go collect again. But you don't collect. But what to me made the man to say don't give him that money is simply this. He now saw the account. They had probably done some reconciliation of the camera. They've done some discussion of the camera. And for what he has seen, there is no explanation given to the quantum of money he's seen, what is expended, what is remaining, and there is no clear accountability. Probably the man is feeling, so you now come here, you can't cry. I can't say, may they give you money. You don't need my money now, you be big man. There are people in my studio that need the money more than you.
Exactly.
And that is when we make the man to make that decision.
See, we're not even talking
It's
about
a simple,
the other.
rational decision
we're not even
that
talking
has
about
to
the
be
other.
made right there and there.
See, Mr. Aristocrat, we don't even want to talk about the hundreds of thousands that has actually donated to the account. My concern is, let us even narrow it down.